Just as individuals cannot neglect their own health, the state cannot afford to neglect the health of our physical infrastructure. Shortly, a bipartisan package of bills will be introduced to create a systems of roads and bridges for the 21st century economy. One illustration of our current backward system is our road funding formulas from 1951, over 60 years ago. Even more important, studies have shown that we are underinvesting in our transportation infrastructure by upwards of $1.4 billion per year. Now, almost no one in Michigan likes our road system. Let's solve this problem. I urge the legislature to begin hearings on this important issue. Now, another persistent problem that we face is a lack of a truly regional transit system for southeastern Michigan. We are working in partnership with the City of Detroit, with the 4 surrounding counties, and the U.S. Department of Transportation to develop a new bus rapid transit system, a BRT, to service the entire region. It's 40 years overdue. I encourage your support. Now, the final special message of last year was on talent. This is truly a case of last but not least. Our greatest asset is our talent, our people. Now, traditionally, the public sector is focused on talent through workforce development. Now, this isn't good enough. We can minimize waste and add real results for people by better aligning where careers are and will be with our people and their skills that they have and that they need. We started this process in the fall with Pure Michigan Talent Connect. I encourage all of our young people and anyone looking for a job or career to go to mitalent.org. This new portal is to get our citizens better connected. There are nearly 70,000 jobs on this site. If we filled all these positions, our unemployment rate would drop by another 2% almost. And many of these are very good jobs, by the way, such as welder, accountant, or nurse. But again, this is more than simply a job site. It has tools for letting people look at their skills and the financial return that would be available for various careers. Please check it out. Our talent agenda also emphasized the unemployment rate in Michigan is far too high for our veterans. For our veterans of Iraq and Afghanistan, our unemployment rate was approximately 29%. This isn't right, and we need to act. I encourage all employers to place a priority on hiring our veterans. We need help from our federal partners to create immigration opportunities for individuals who have advanced degrees or are entrepreneurs. Having these individuals building businesses in Michigan would create new jobs for our citizens. Right here in Michigan, we need to remember that immigrants were the founders of Dow, Meyer, and Masco. And we're going to be working on this effort with support from Michigan universities, the Michigan Regional Council of Carpenters and Millwrights, the Operating Engineers Union, and the Teamsters. I appreciate all of their support and hope others will join us in this effort. In addition to the special messages, we took a number of other very important actions. First, we began a dialogue on reducing taxes on industrial equipment, which needs to continue. Michigan's been a world leader in manufacturing, and we want good job growth to happen in this important economic sector. Now, this conversation needs to be done in partnership with our local jurisdictions, since it's a critical part of their revenue. Let's look for a long-term solution that generates more and better jobs while properly supporting our communities. We accomplished major reforms of our state pension and retiree medical system. These reforms moved our benefit structure to better align with the private sector so that we'll remain a good place to work while at the same time reducing our long-term liabilities by more than $5 billion. While we focused on more and better jobs and financially sound government, we've also committed to helping the most in need. Government always needs to consider the human side of things. All children need a strong, loving network, especially those in state care. So we strengthened our commitment to children's services in Michigan. Of the children seeking an adoptive family last year, the Department of Human Services was able to place 70%, or more than 2,500, of these children with a permanent family. But more children become available every day for adoption. But now I'd like to recognize one family. The Moreland family of Canton is a wonderful example of the joys of adoption. If the Moreland family could stand up, please. Let me tell you about the Moreland family. Lamar and Holly Moreland already had two beautiful biological children, Derek and Hunter. But through their work in the judicial and legal system, Lamar and Holly knew they wanted to expand their family through adoption. Last fall, they were matched through the Michigan Adoption Resource Exchange after seeing photos of 12-year-old Dexter and 7-year-old Haley. Everything worked out. Dexter and Haley have made the adjustment and are doing well in school. They have found their forever family. Thank you. There were two new public acts in 2011 that struck a special chord in my heart. One was the extension of foster care services to age 21 instead of age 18 for young adults who would otherwise have aged out of foster care. This change will make a big difference in their young lives. And I want to give special recognition to Western Michigan University, which is already providing special support to 141 young adults in this age group through their Seat of Scholars program. The second public act I was going to mention was probably among the most emotional moments for me personally at the bill signing. And that was the passage of the anti-bullying law. There is no excuse for bullying. And after 10 years of effort, we took legislative action. As a person who was bullied when I was young, I say thank you.